It's great to see all of you here. Hope everyone's staying dry through the July monsoons.
So much better than being burnt out and hot.
It's definitely better than being burnt out and hot. And my yard isn't dying this year, so that's a good thing. And it's good to see all of you. And I want to welcome those who are joining us in the virtual world, if anyone is joining us in the virtual world. So we're going to begin tonight on page 330. 330, we're going to try a new song. It may be an old song, I'm not really sure. Yom Zeh Yisrael.
Should we sing the verses too? No. Yom Zeh Yisrael, Ora v'simcha, Ora v'simcha, Shabbat menucha. Yom Zeh Yisrael, Ora v'simcha, Shabbat menucha, Shabbat menucha. Let's try that. Yom Zeh Yisrael, Ora v'simcha, Ora v'simcha, Shabbat menucha. Yom Zeh Yisrael, Ora v'simcha, Shabbat menucha, Shabbat menucha. Some of you are getting it. One more time. Yom Zeh Yisrael, Ora v'simcha, Ora v'simcha, Shabbat menucha. Yom Zeh Yisrael, Ora v'simcha, Shabbat menucha. Shabbat menucha.
Great. New melody.
Way to go.
Yeah. All right. Ahava, Crystal, come join me over here. Bring your prayer books. Bring your prayer books. Open to page 2.
If only page 2 were actually the second page.
Yeah. There.
Read the paragraph on the top of page 3.
As these Shabbat candles give light to all who behold them, so may we. We our lives give light to all who behold us. As their brightness reminds us of the generations of Israel who have kindled light, so may we. On our own day, be among those who kindle light.
Baruch atah Adonai melech haolam asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lahadlik ner shel Shabbat. Amen. English. Crystal, English. Blessed
Blessed are you, Adonai our God, sovereign of the universe, who follows us with mitzvot, commanding us to kindle the light of Shabbat.
Amen.
I pronounced that wrong.
It's all good.
I think the number is 296 days since October 7th. Baruch atah Adonai matir asurim. Blessed is God who is the Redeemer of the captives. Soon, please rise. Hatikva, page 374.
Kolot balevav penima nefesh Yehudi homiha ufatem Mizrach kadima ayin letzion Sophia od lo tikvatenu, hatikva bashnot apayim, liot am chofshi be'artzenu.
Eretz Zion Yerushalayim Liot Am Choshi Be'artzenu Eretz Zion Yerushalayim.
Thank you. Thank you. You may be seated. So let's turn now back in our prayer book to page 12 for Lechuna Ranana.
Let us sing unto God a new song. Let us sing unto God a new song. Ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la la ya la 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 ya 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 la 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 ya la 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 Lechune ranena la Adonai Ariya litzur yishenu Nekad mafana betoda Bismiro nariyalo Bismiro nariyalo Let us sing unto God a new song. Let us sing unto God a new song. Ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la la ya la la ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 la. Let us sing unto God a new song. Let us sing unto God a new song.
So this Shabbat we turn now to page 20 and 21 as joined together with Lecha Dodi, their song to bring in the Shabbat bride.
We're going to start with the verse. Shamor v'zachor b'dibur echad hishmianu el ha'miyuchad Adonai echad u'shemo echad Shem multiferet ve'litila olechad odi likrat kala Pnei Shabbat nekabela olechad odi likrat kala Pnei Shabbat nekabela Likrat Shabbat, l'chu v'nelcha, ki mekor averacha. Merosh mikedem nesucha, sof maaseh b'machshava tefila. Olechad odi likrat kala, pnei Shabbat mekabela. Olechad odi likrat kala Pnei Shabbat nekabela Hitoreri Ki ba'orech kumiori Uri Shir daveri For Adonai Allah yichila Olechad odi likrat kala Pnei Shabbat nekabela Olechad ולחדוני לקראת קלה. פני שבת נקבלה.
Please rise.
בואי בשלום, עטרת בעלה, גם בשמחה ובצהלה. תוך אמוני עם סגולה, בואי חלה, הולך אדוני לקראת קלה. פני שבת נקבלה, הולך אדוני לקראת קלה. פני שבת נקבלה, פני שבת נקבלה.
Shabbat Shalom, everyone.
Shabbat Shalom.
Let's greet each other. Who does that?
It is a, what's her name? From the Hadar group. She's one of the Hadar musicians. Liking our name. It'll come to me, I'll tell you later.
So, time for simchas. Anybody have a simcha to share this week?
This week's simcha is that Lev finally got his driver's license.
Oh, wow.
He had a 5-week introduction to government bureaucracy, and finally managed to overcome it on Thursday.
All right. Awesome. Hey. Excellent. Excellent. Other simchas, happy moments? Anything going on in people's lives? Yeah?
I've got an 18-year-old grandson who just graduated high school, straight A student.
Nice.
Passed his class in electrical technology and just got admitted to the IBEW Electrical Union as a second year.
Wow.
Whatever they call that. He skipped the whole first year because it's so
Okay.
That's awesome.
You're good. You're good. Good. I may need his name. Yes.
Matthew's coming in from Israel for a couple of weeks here on Sunday.
Right. And Matthew's going to actually speak one Friday night, 2 weeks from tonight, about his experiences in Israel. So
Very awesome.
please come for that. And I can announce that finally we closed on our condo and now we just have to move, and that's someone else's problem.
Mazel tov, mazel tov.
So we're good. Let's turn in our prayer books now to page 28. 28. Please rise as able for Baruch Hu.
Ya la la, ya la la la, ya la 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 la, ya la la, ya la la la, ya la 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 la. Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch Adonai Amborach Le'olam va'ed Le'olam 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 va'ed Yalalai Yalalai Ya la 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 la, ya la la ya la la la, ya la 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 la.
Page 30. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bidvaro ma'ariv aravim b'chokhmah poteach sha'arim ובדבנה משנה עתים, ומחליף את הזמנים, ומסדר את הכוכבים, במשמרותיהם, ברקיע כרצונו, בורא יום ולילה, גולל אור מפני חושך, וחושך מפני אור, ומעביר יום ומביא לילה, ומבדיל בין יום ובין לילה, אדוני צבאות שמו. אל חי וקיים, תמיד ימלוך עלינו לעולם ועד, ברוך אתה אדוני, המעריב ערבים. The bottom of page 33. Let's read together, all the way at the bottom. Torah is what God has revealed to us, and what we discern of God. Ideas and ideals, laws and mitzvot, our religious heritage. It unfolds our memories of Abraham and Sarah, of Moses and Miriam and the prophets. It is legislation and explanation, allowing questions that challenge, answers that inspire, all a quest for meaning. It is our way of life, a path for our souls, and the design for a better world.
Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. 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 Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Le'olam va'ed. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Le'olam va'ed. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad.
Please be seated. Page 36. Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol levavcha u'b'chol nafshecha u'b'chol me'odecha ve'hayu hadabarim ha'ele asher anochi mitzavecha hayom ha'levavecha
ושיננתם לבניך, ודיברת בם, בשבתך בביתך, ובלכתך בדרך, ובשוכבך ובקומך, וקשרתם מאוד על ידיך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך, למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותי, והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים, להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם,
Adonai Elohechem Emet. The bottom of page 39. In a world torn by violence and pain, a world far from wholeness and peace, give us the courage to say, Adonai, there is one God in heaven and earth.
The high heavens declare your glory. May earth reveal your justice and love.
From bondage in Egypt we were delivered. At Sinai we bound ourselves to your way.
Inspired by prophets and instructed by sages, time and again we overcame oppressive forces.
Though our failings are many and our faults are great, it has been our glory to bear witness to our God, keeping alive in dark ages your vision of a world redeemed.
Let us continue to work for the day when the nations will be one and at peace. Then shall we rejoice as Israel did, singing on the shores of the sea. מי כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך נהדר בקודש, לא רק תהילות אוסף פלא, אוסף פלא, אוסף פלא. השכיבנו אדוני, אלוהינו לשלום, והעמידנו שומרנו לחיים. השכיבנו אדוני, אלוהינו לשלום, והעמידנו שומרנו לחיים. Spread the shelter. Spread the shelter of your peace over us. Guide us in wisdom, compassion, and trust. Hashkivenu Adonai, Eloheinu l'shalom, v'hamidenu shomrenu l'chaim. Save us. Save us for the sake of your name. Shield us from hatred, sorrow, and pain. Hashkivenu Adonai, Eloheinu l'shalom, v'hamidenu shomrenu l'chaim. Hashkivenu Adonai, Eloheinu l'shalom, v'hamidenu shomrenu l'chaim. L'chaim. L'chaim.
So we continue now with Tefillah, page 46, please rise as able.
Adonai sifatai tiftach ufi yagid tehilatecha. Adonai, open up my lips that my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu, Elohei Avotenu v'Imotenu, Elohei Abraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarai, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah, Ha'el HaGadol, HaGibor v'Hanora, El Elyon, Gomel Hasadim Tovim, V'koneh HaKol, V'zocher Hasdei Avot v'Imahot, U'mevi Geula lifnei bneihem, Leman Shemo be'ahava, Melech Ozer u'Moshiach u'Magen, Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Abraham ve'Ezrat Sarah, Atah Gibor le'olam Adonai, Mechayeh HaKol atah, Rav le'Hoshia, Morid hatal, Mechalkel Chaim bechesed, Mechayeh HaKol berachamim rabim, Somech noflim v'rofeh cholim, Umatir asurim, Umekayem emunato, Lishenei afar, Michamocha bal gevurot, Umido melech, Melech memit umechayeh, Umatzmiach Yeshua, V'ne'eman natan lachayot hakol, Baruch atah Adonai, Mechayeh HaKol. Atah kadosh v'shimcha kadosh, U'kadoshim b'chol yom yaluch haselah, Baruch atah Adonai, Ha'el HaKadosh.
And let us all say, Amen. You may be seated. Thank you. Page 55. Together at the top. May these hours of rest and renewal open our hearts to joy and our minds to truth. May all who struggle find rest on this day. May all who suffer find solace. May all who hurt find healing on this day. May all who despair find good purpose. May all who hunger find fulfillment on this day. And may this day fulfill its promise. Baruch atah Adonai, Mekadesh HaShabbat. Ritzei Adonai Eloheinu ba'amcha Yisrael, utfilatam bava tekabel, udhil ratzon tamid avodat Yisrael amecha, Baruch atah Adonai, she'otcha levadcha, b'yir'ah na'avod. Top of page 59. God of goodness, we give thanks for the gift of life, wonder beyond words, for the awareness of soul, our light within, for the world around us so filled with beauty, for the richness of the earth which day by day sustains us, and for all these and more we offer thanks. Baruch atah Adonai, hatov shimcha ulcha na'eh lehodot.
Shalom Rav, HaYisrael Amacha, Tasim Leolam. 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 Ki atahu melech adon, lechol hashalom, ki ata umen lechadon, lechol hashalom, shalom rav, ha-Yisrael amacha, tasim leolam, shalom rav, ha-Yisrael amacha, tasim leolam. V'tov b'necha levarech et amacha Yisrael b'chol עת ובכל שעה בשלומך. Shalom Rav, ha-Yisrael amacha, tasim leolam. Shalom Rav, ha-Yisrael amacha, tasim leolam. Tasim leolam. Tasim leolam.
Let's take a moment for our own private reflection. Please pray silently.
Yihiyu leratzon imrefi imrefi v'hegyon libi lefanecha. Yihiyu leratzon imrefi imrefi v'hegyon libi lefanecha. Adonai Turi, Adonai Turi, Adonai Turi begoali. Adonai Turi, Adonai Turi, Adonai Turi begoali. Yihiyu leratzon imrefi imrefi v'hegyon libi lefanecha. Yihiyu leratzon imrefi imrefi v'hegyon libi lefanecha. Adonai Turi, Adonai Turi, Adonai Turi begoali. Adonai Turi, Adonai Turi, Adonai Turi begoali. Yihiyu leratzon imrefi imrefi v'hegyon libi lefanecha. Yihiyu leratzon imrefi imrefi v'hegyon libi lefanecha.
And now we turn our thoughts to those who are in need of a prayer this Shabbat, those we carry with us in our hearts every day, and those who in our community are missed. This week we call out Milena Barcina Villalobos, Joan Adler, Bill Ellis, Amber Gracia, Aaron Kugler, Alan Levin, Karen Ellis, Emily Elkins, and Judith Levy. And if you have names you carry with you, please call them out. We now turn to page 253 for our prayer for healing.
Mi sheberach avotenu mekor habracha leimotenu. May the source of strength, who bless the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Mi sheberach imotenu mekor habracha le'avotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shelema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen.
May the Holy and Blessed One find those that we have named, and us as well, in the week ahead. And let us say Amen.
Amen.
So several years ago, what was then called the Worship Committee of the Union for Reform Judaism undertook a survey on prayer among Reform congregations. You may have participated in it. I know I did in another community I was in. And then one of the questions that was asked was, what is your favorite part of the Sabbath service? And the overwhelming number of respondents replied, the Oneg Shabbat. Not really. They were, although they probably believed that, they replied, the silent meditation. I've often asked adults and children what was the most prayerful time they've felt in the service, and it was the silence and meditation. What's the appeal of the silent meditation other than it's not being said aloud? Perhaps it is the fact that almost all the prayers in our prayer book are said in the plural. The silent meditation alone is in the singular, thus it enables us to focus more on ourselves. And so other prayers in the service are fixed and they're regulated. And by contrast, the silent meditation's less structured and formal. Silent meditation allows us to articulate our most intimate, heartfelt, and personal thoughts in an unstructured way. Yet I must confess that I was surprised when I heard the results of the study, because I never would have believed that most Jewish worshipers are comfortable with the silent meditation. In fact, I thought that in many cases it makes us uneasy. If Rabbi Ari and I were to allow more than 15 seconds for our silent meditation, most of us would probably become restless and fidgety and begin to cough. Furthermore, before each service, sometimes Rabbi Ari plays meditative music in our sanctuary, and it's designed to come in, to find a space, to encourage personal, private, and silent prayer. One of my colleagues shared in the survey that the best thing that she ever did was to place a sign on the sanctuary doors which read, "Enter in peace, enter in silence. This is a place of sacred meditation." What a great idea. But would it work here? Most of us want to use the time before and after the service for kibitzing, socializing, for visiting with our friends and neighbors. And what is it about the silent meditation that does not sustain our attention for more than a few seconds? Well, I've thought long about this. I think we're threatened by silence. I'm going to pause for 30 seconds. Let's see what happens. Note how uneasy we get. If we're seated next to another person and we have nothing to say, no words to exchange, the idea of one soul silently communing with another soul somehow unnerves us. One of our lingering fears in a conversation is, what do we do after we say hello? We have a strong need to fill the space of every human interchange with words. Also, I think most of us are accustomed to a noisy environment. We rarely unplug. Our smartphones filled with Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Slack, email, and our webcams, they're going 24/7. Imagine a day without plugging in. We know how rare a serene, tranquil setting is. The distinguished late editor of the Saturday Review, Norman Cousins, once asserted that plainly this is not the age of the meditative man or woman. It is a squinting, sprinting, shoving age. Silence, already a nation's most critical shortage, is almost a nasty word. Modern man and woman may not be obsolete, but they are certainly wired for sound. Here, Cousins blames our problem with silent prayer on the cacophonous surroundings in which we live. And furthermore, many of us are uncomfortable being alone with our own thoughts for too long a time. When we're by ourselves, we begin to ask ourselves the unsettling, reflective questions. We start to ponder issues such as, what have I done with my life? What is the state of my relationship with others? Does my life have meaning? Does my life make any difference? We often refrain from probing these concerns too deeply. By getting ourselves involved in frenetic, incessant activity. We keep ourselves busy with job commitments and organizational responsibilities so that we don't have time to tune into our own feelings. Some of us find a different meeting to attend every night to avoid being alone with our own thoughts. The late actor Richard Burton once said, "Half the fun of being an actor is getting away from your own self." In addition, many of us can't tolerate being away from other people for too long a period of time. We fear loneliness. We need other people. One of the reasons why many of us come to temple, it's not just to pray to God. We also crave the association of other congregants and friends. Temple attendance is, for many of us, more of a horizontal happening, linking us to other people, than it is a vertical happening, binding us to God. Being alone can help and benefit us. Aloneness doesn't have to mean loneliness. Philosopher Alfred Lord Whitehead, in fact, defined religion as that which we do with our solitariness. Many of us take time out each day to practice different methods of private reflection, exercise, or yoga. By doing so, we can listen to God speaking to us rather than us speaking to God. We often find that private meditation leaves us with renewed energy and direction for life. We can set fresh goals and chart ways to achieve them. Alone time indeed can be valuable. Someone's dinging. The great works of art, music, and literature have been crafted while their creators have been alone. The great works of art, music, and we have in mind the image of a brooding artist who can fashion magnificent paintings only when he or she is in solitude. So which is more important? The silent meditation when we are by ourselves, or group prayer? Well, it's not a question of either or. It is rather a situation of both and. For both are important. There's a time to pray with a group because life is lived out in relationship with others. But there's also a time to retreat into ourselves, to reach into our souls, to discover our higher natures. Rabbi Sidney Greenberg spoke of the value of silent meditation. In silence, there is the opportunity to reflect quietly, to resolve nobly, to probe deeply. In a noisy world, we need to make time to listen to those voices within us and above us, which will only be heard when all is hushed around us. Daily, the prayer book reminds us, too, that we can worship God, not only with the words of our mouths, but also with the meditations of our hearts. And I thought we might conclude by turning to page 63. So it's interesting. In the original creation of a prayer service, of a prayer book, students of one of the great rabbis, the Chafetz Chaim, asked him, when we get to the section of the service where we are to pray silently, I don't know what to say. I am at a loss for words. So, Rabbi, could you tell me what you say? And he wrote down the words of his own silent meditation, which appear on page 62 in our prayer book. Elohai natsur lashoni me'ra. My God, guard my speech from evil and my lips from deceit. And what was supposed to be a private reflection without words to guide us became a written text in a prayer book. But I like this passage on page 63. Let's read it together, the bottom prayer. We reach for you, our God, from our quiet places. May we stand still for a brief moment and listen to the rain. Stand still for a brief moment and watch the play of sunlight and the shadow on the leaves. For a brief moment, listen to the world. Let us stop the wheels of every day to be aware of Shabbat. Find the stillness of the sanctuary which the soul cherished. Renew the covenant of an ancient people. We need a quiet space to test the balance of our days, the weight of our own deeds against the heaviness of the world's commandments. The balance is precarious. Steady us with faith. Quiet places and stillness, where we will hear our own best impulses speak. Quiet places and stillness, from which we will reach out to each other. We will find strength in silence, and with this strength, we will turn again to your service. Can you hear that song? May it be God's will. Amen. Taya.
Shabbat Shalom, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Good to see everybody. It's a nice turnout here on this rainy, crazy rainy, sudden burst of rain today. I hope everybody had safe travels. Let's see. Tonight, let me share some upcoming events with you. Remember to send in your commitment to the community pledge forms and your religious school registration forms to the office. Our new fiscal year has begun as of July 1st, and we will need you to help us out with the transition to Shul Cloud and a new billing cycle. Save the weekend of August 16, 17, 18 for some amazing events to start our program here. August 16th, which is Friday, is a membership Shabbat. Then August 17th is the Havdalah and burning the mortgage party. So I don't know what it's going to be, but it's going to be great. I know. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. We'll have to come here. I don't know. We can have marshmallows, bonfire.
Who knows?
Right? Because we finally finished paying off our mortgage. Yes, exactly. Right? Mm-hmm. And then on Sunday, we're going to have a welcome back to school fun festival. More details to follow. Rabbi Lipper has announced our High Holy Day film series for this year. We will be watching and discussing the following films. Mr. Rogers' A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood, which will be August 24th at 7 p.m. And then September 22nd or 21st at 7 p.m. Magnolia, and it'll be right over here in this room over here, right? Okay. So I'm going to try and come. I think there's popcorn and interesting conversations. And I think that is about it for now. So with that, Shabbat Shalom. I wish you a peaceful weekend with some quiet time to reflect and think and connect with others. All right.
Thanks. There is one additional announcement. On September 7th, Saturday night, we are co-sponsoring an event at Congregation Emmanuel for Elul, for the month preceding the High Holy Days. It is a Havdalah concert with Ilana Arian. And we do a lot of her music. She's a great musician.
How did we sing all the time?
Yeah. So I would encourage you to put that date in your brain. It's in the weekly email. It's going to be at Emmanuel, not here. Yes, you do have to drive there. But it's going to be an amazing concert, and hope everyone will join us. Let us turn now in our prayer books to page 283, 283, and rise for Aleinu. עלינו לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית, שהוא שם אלוקינו לאחד את שמו, וגור עלינו להמליך מלכותו. ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים, הקדוש ברוך הוא, שהוא נוטה שמיים ויוסד הארץ, ומושב יקרו בשמיים ממעל, ושכינתו זו בגובה מרומים. הוא אלוהינו אין עוד, הם מלכנו אפס זולתו, ככתוב בתורתו, יראת היום והשבות אל לבבך, כי אדוני הוא האלוהים בשמיים ממעל, ועל הארץ מתחת. אין עוד ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא ושמו אחד. You may be seated. At this sacred time, our thoughts turn to those who have departed this earth, our own loved ones, those whom our friends and our neighbors have lost, the martyrs of our people whose graves are unmarked, and those of every race, every nation and faith, whose lives have been a blessing to humanity. We begin with a reading on page 289, reading number 3. The light of life is a finite flame. Like the Shabbat candles, life is kindled, it burns, it glows, it is radiant with warmth and beauty. But soon it fades, its substance is consumed, and it is no more. In light we see, in light we are seen. The flames dance, and our life burns down in gutters. There is an end to the flames, and we see no more, and we are no more seen. Yet we do not despair, for we are more than a memory slowly fading into the darkness. With our lives we give life. Something of us can never die. We move in the eternal cycle of darkness and death, of light and life. This Shabbat we mark the Shaloshim for Audrey Henkin, mother of Henry Henkin, mother-in-law of Wei Ping Ku, and grandmother of Jake Henkin and Ethan Henkin. We mark the art sites for Deborah Frischman, daughter of David and Marilyn Frischman, Marianne Janish, sister of Ruth Alford, Cecilia Cam, mother of Lawrence Cam, Horace Osterman, father of Eric Osterman, father-in-law of Carol Osterman, and grandfather of Matthew Osterman, Hope Slinsky, mother of Ashley Slinsky, Henry Levine, father-in-law of Ronald Grabois, Rita Simon, stepmother of David Simon, Elsie Sanders, Lois Barish, sister of Art Barish, Jordan Hirsch, brother of Howard Neuwirth Hirsch and uncle of Lori Neuwirth Hirsch, Molly Katz, mother of Gail Kovler. And if there are additional names for Kaddish, please call them out.
Candace Ruth Willie Chilcott, Bill Forge, Dana Caven.
For all of them, we say Zechronam Livracha, may their memories be for blessing. As we turn together to page 294 and rise as a community for Kaddish. Yet Gadal v'yet Kadash Shemei Rabbah, B'alama Divara Chirute v'amlich Malchute, B'chayechon v'yomechon, Chaye Dechol Beit Yisrael, Ba'gala B'zman Kariv V'immeru Amen. Yehi Shmei Rabbah Mevarach Le'olam Olamei Olamaya, Yet Barach v'yishtabach, Ar v'yitramam v'yitnaseh, V'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal, Shemei Kudsha B'richu, Le'ela min kol birchata v'shurata, Tushbechata v'nehemata, Damiran v'yalama v'immeru Amen. Yehi Shlama Rabba min Shemaya, V'chaim aleinu v'yal kol Yisrael, v'imru Amen. Oseh shalom b'mramav, hu yaseh shalom, aleinu v'yal kol Yisrael, v'imru Amen. May the source of peace send peace to all who mourn, and give comfort to all who are bereaved among us. Amen. Please be seated. One additional announcement, a reminder that tomorrow morning, 9 a.m., we have Shabbat study in the lobby and services at 10:30. If you can make it, we would love to have you. Let's close our service with Oseh Shalom.
Oseh Shalom Imromah, Hu Yaseh Shalom Aleinu, Ve'al Kol Yisrael, Ve'al Kol Yoshvei Tevel, Ve'imru Amen. Oseh Shalom Imromah, Hu Yaseh Shalom Aleinu, Ve'al Kol Yisrael, Ve'al Kol Yoshvei Tevel, Ve'imru Amen. Yalla la 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 la. Yalla la 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 la, yalla la 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 la, yalla la 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 la, yalla la la la, yalla la 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 la, yalla la 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 la. Oseh Shalom Imromah, Hu Yaseh Shalom Aleinu, Ve'al Kol Yisrael, Ve'al Kol Yoshvei Tevel, Ve'imru Amen. Yalla la 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 la, yalla la la la, yalla la 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 la la, yalla la 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 la, yalla la la la, Ve'imru Amen.
Shabbat Shalom, everyone.
Shabbat Shalom.
Join us in the lobby for Kiddush.